Well, hello, Steiff super fans. How are you? I'm a little warm. It's hot here in New England, and as you can tell, the humidity is doing its thing, and the lights are out to keep it cooler, not to make it more romantic, although you are certain to fall in love with what I'm going to share with you today. So I recently got something in the mail that I ordered off of eBay, and I was so happy and excited to see this. I've very seldom seen these. I think I've only seen maybe one or two in my entire life. And so when this guy popped up, I was like, baby, come to mama. So what I have for you, I'm going to show it to you slowly and see if you can identify it. All right, here we go. You probably recognize this guy as beautiful Waldi, the Dachshund, but have you ever seen him begging? I beg for your attention to check this guy out. This is Steiff's begging Waldi, and many of you know him, or you know of Waldi, more in this form. And here is his cousin from about the same time. So you're probably a little more familiar because he was made for a much longer time. This guy debuted in 1933 and came in, I think, 5 or 6 sizes through 1943, 10 to maybe 28 centimeters. But this guy and this guy, this is the Waldi on all fours, totally adorable. But his lesser known cousin, who only appeared in the line from 1933 through 1936 in 3 sizes, including this little guy, is a begging version. How cute is that? So he sits like this, and like if you're at the table and you're having a little steak or something like that, he's like, please, may I have a bite? It's called begging, with these lovely arms that are kind of like this. Very nice narrow tail. He's still got some of his coloring. He's been loved, which is wonderful because these were designed as toys and meant to be loved, and he clearly was loved. But here you can see what his original color would have been like, a little bit more in the orange. He's got some love to him, and you can see his button and traces of his red tag. Sometimes the buttons were on the inside, sometimes on the outside. Just depended on the person putting in the buttons that day. There's not really rhyme or reason to it. But anyway, this guy is so adorable. And this position itself of begging actually allowed him to be produced in a very, very little known novelty. And he was actually produced on a tumbler. So he was on a flat surface with a rounded base, like half a ball, where he could tumble about in this wonderful position, the begging position. And that tumbler was only in production from about 1937 to about 1941. I've never seen one of those in real life, only in the reference books. But here you go, the dog days of summer and the dog days of begging Waldi. I hope you've enjoyed this discussion on this super rare and super fun novelty version of a beloved and legacy dog that appeared both pre and post-war in the Steiff catalog. Well, that's what I have for you. Guys, stay cool, be well, drink lemonade, and enjoy the day. Until the next time, Teddy hugs, and see you soon.